with the toupee over there, your husband, because he's bringing up the bullshit. Now, how you gonna keep it real?
You're a nappy head.
Nappy head, that sounds like some racist shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what he's looking.
Us African Americans, we got coarse hair, more coarse hair than other races. But that don't mean that like our hair is nappy. That don't make us our hair nappy. But
that's all I'm gonna say. And you know, when you criticize someone and insult somebody, you know, my husband coming back. Oh, he came back what he came back with. You know, when people's emotions are high, that's what.
No one ever talks to Devin like this. No one ever steps up. I mean, he showed up with 50 girls and a horse and all those things. You know what I mean? To try to deter from. Yes, I mean, we rode up on.
The Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney press conference drama doesn't seem to end. Yesterday, the two fighters and their teams met in LA, where Ryan's dad, Henry Garcia, stole the show and almost led to a major controversy during his confrontation with the Dream. Devin didn't disappoint, however, and made a major statement yesterday. He also took several digs at Kean regarding his misuse of illicit substances. You do not want to miss all the drama regarding the latest press conference. So make sure to stick around and watch this one right till the end, as there are some juicy details to unpack. So, after their wild New York press conference a couple of days ago, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney traveled to the West Coast, where they had their second press conference in Los Angeles. Kean stole the first press conference, where he took several shots at Devin and his team, so it was only natural for Devin to make a comeback and make his presence felt during the second press conference, and he didn't disappoint. However, all the talk was about Kean's dad, as he confronted and took several jabs at Devin. And as we mentioned, there was also the concern regarding Kean's current state ahead of the highly anticipated clash. Ryan Garcia, who has been accused by many of not taking his fight lightly, once again stole the show by arriving at the press conference on horseback. The 25-year-old rode a white horse and wore an all-white outfit to match as he arrived at the Avalon, Hollywood, and Bordeaux for the second leg of their press tour. After dismounting from the horse, two men, who appeared to be his bodyguards, carried Garcia on their shoulders to the front of the venue. Garcia foreshadowed a show for the LA audience. The tweet came after the first press conference in Brooklyn, New York, where he sat on a throne on stage while trading verbal jabs with Haney. Garcia wrote, "If you thought the NYC press conference was wild," Garcia wrote, "LA has no idea." Garcia's efforts did not stop there either. On his way to the stage, Garcia followed an entourage of performers while walking out to Diddy's Missing You. Garcia previously wore a t-shirt with a photo of Haney and the rapper in a swimming pool. King Ryan has been under the spotlight for several reasons during the build-up to the fight, most of which relate to his social media activity. While slated to fight Haney, Garcia campaigned for an MMA fight against UFC bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley. He called out to UFC President Dana White to let him fight in the organization against the 135 lb champion. His efforts, however, have gone to no avail. Garcia also announced his relationship with Australian influencer Michaela Testa earlier this week. While doing so, he posted a 50 grid of their pictures, but has since deleted it from his social media accounts. "Stop judging her, is she perfect? No. But are you? Thought so. I love her so, stop hating," Garcia wrote about Testy. "BTW, I'm training her to fight, and I'm willing to put her against whoever on at Misfits Boxing. And if you feel you can take her tag yourself in it, and I'll set up a fight and you'll walk away with a bag. No less than $500,000 and a percentage of PPV if it makes sense." It looks like Garcia isn't focused on Devin. He's rather focused on entertaining his followers on social media. There's also talk about his drug use, which has concerned several fans. Garcia, however, addressed these rumors in his latest video. "I want to clarify some things," Garcia said on Thursday. "I don't do cocaine, I drink and I smoke weed, and so does the majority in this room."
You don't have a six-pack if you're drinking every day and smoking. You know? And, just being an idiot.
Garcia may be under fire from fans and critics for taking this fight lightly. However, it can't be ignored that he provides plenty of entertainment value, which is why he is so popular among fans. And it looks like his dad, Henry Garcia, may have gotten into the action lately. At the press conference, Devin accused Garcia Sr. of making a racist comment as their LA press conference soon turned ugly. At the heart of this confrontation was a comment made by Henry Garcia, which was directed at the Haneys. The comment, perceived as racially insensitive, accused Devin Haney of having nappy hair, a term laden with historical and racial connotations. It all started when Garcia's mother, Lisa Garcia, was interrupted by Bill Haney. "I don't respect the man with the toupee over there, your husband," Bill Haney called out to Lisa Garcia, "because he's bringing up the bulls." "Nappy head mother," Henry Garcia responded. Devin Haney didn't stay silent and retorted, "Nappy head? That sounds like some racist." "That's what he's looking like," Henry Garcia responded. "That's what he's looking like. I'm sorry, a nappy head."
With the toupee over there, your husband, because he's bringing up the bullshit. Now, how you gonna keep it real?
You're a nappy head.
Nappy head, that sounds like some racist shit.
Hey, that's what he's looking.
An animated Devin responded, "Us African Americans, we have more coarse hair than you Latinos, but that does not make our hair nappy." "It's not racist," said Henry Garcia, still seated between his son Ryan and his son's trainer Derek James, who is black. "It's called fact." "I don't care about facts or whatever you have to say," Devin Haney said in response. "At the end of the day, we're African Americans, and we have different coarse hair. That does not mean that our hair is nappy. These people are not who you guys think they are. This guy's talking about nappy hair. In what world is that okay to talk about a black man's hair? We're talking about a toupee. We did not ever say about black hair." "We're on the subject of hair, bro," said Ryan Garcia. "Stop tripping." "That was very unprofessional," Devin Haney finished. "April 20th, the world will see. My hard work will pay off, and we get this guy out of boxing. He's a F*** and clown him and his family."
Us African Americans, we got coarse hair. Our more coarse hair than other races. But that don't mean that like our hair is nappy. That don't make us our hair nappy. But
That's a bold statement from Devin right there. Devin and his dad felt the right to confront Henry Garcia, which many feel was the right thing to do. Devin Haney, in particular, felt disrespected not only as an athlete, but on a personal and racial level, leading to an immediate and emotional response from both him and his father. The confrontation has sparked a wide-ranging debate on social media and within the boxing world about the nature of trash talk in sports, the boundaries of respect, and the pervasive issue of racial insensitivity. Many have condemned Henry Garcia's comments, calling for a more respectful discourse that does not resort to personal attacks or racial insults. The incident has also prompted reflections on how athletes, as public figures, have a responsibility to set a positive example and uphold values of respect and dignity. In the interview following the controversial press conference, Bill Haney provided a nuanced reaction to the nappy hair comment made by Ryan Garcia's dad. Throughout the conversation, Bill Haney expressed a seasoned perspective on the incident, emphasizing the importance of staying professional and focused amidst the pre-fight verbal warfare. Bill Haney acknowledged the emotional and personal nature of the comments, but also highlighted the broader context of promoting a boxing match, where trash-talking and psychological tactics are often part of the strategy to gain a mental edge over the opponent. He suggested that while the comments crossed into disrespectful territory, they were part of a larger effort by Ryan Garcia and his camp to unsettle Devin Haney in the lead-up to their fight. Interestingly, Bill Haney also touched upon the dynamics of respect within the boxing community, noting the mutual respect between fighters despite the heated exchanges. He underscored that respect for an opponent's achievements and abilities is paramount, even when promotional activities lead to personal attacks. This approach reflects a deeper understanding of the boxing profession, where respect and rivalry coexist within the competitive arena. Furthermore, Bill Haney's response was marked by an emphasis on the importance of focusing on the fight itself, rather than getting caught up in the pre-fight drama. He conveyed a message of resilience and professionalism, indicating that such incidents, while unfortunate, are part of the complexities of fight promotion. He stressed the significance of maintaining composure and not allowing external comments to detract from the primary goal of winning the fight.
No one ever talks to Devin like this. No one ever steps up. I mean, he showed up with 50 girls and a horse and all those things, you know what I mean, to try to deter from, we rode up on.
A lot of people have been reacting to the alleged racist statement by Henry Garcia. Fellow junior welterweight boxer Kean Davis shared his thoughts on the comment.
I'm still mind blown off that shit. Niggas talk about nappy hair and all that shit. I'm like, what's going on, cuz? Niggas can have nappy. I mean, I ain't really.
Davis offered a candid and multifaceted reaction to the nappy hair comment made by Ryan Garcia's dad towards Bill Haney, showcasing a blend of surprise, contemplation, and a pragmatic view towards the incident. Initially, Davis expressed being mind-blown by the comment, questioning the intent behind it and whether it carried racist overtones. Despite the initial shock, Davis indicated a reluctance to take the comment as outright racism, suggesting a nuanced perspective on the matter. Davis pondered the possibility that the entire controversy, including the contentious comment, might be part of a promotional strategy to drum up interest in the fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. This reflection on the promotional aspects of boxing led him to express a heightened interest in the fight, even to the extent of purchasing a floor seat to witness the event firsthand, highlighting how the controversy, regardless of its nature, succeeded in capturing his attention and that of the public. Amid his reaction, Davis also touched upon the broader context of the boxing world, remarking on its increasing unpredictability and the antics of fighters outside the ring. He humorously commented on Ryan Garcia's behavior on social media, including a post about smoking weed, which Davis found surprisingly bold and indicative of the changing dynamics within the sports culture. This mention of Garcia's actions outside the press conference underscores Davis's broader commentary on the modern landscape of boxing, where fighters' personalities and actions outside the ring become part of their public persona and influence the promotion of their fights. Furthermore, Davis expressed a genuine concern for the mental well-being of both Haney and Garcia amidst the pre-fight hype and controversies. His comments reflect an understanding of the psychological pressures fighters face, emphasizing the importance of their mental health leading up to a highly anticipated bout. Davis's reaction, therefore, encapsulates a range of emotions and thoughts, from initial shock to a deeper consideration of the incident's implications, the nature of fight promotion, and the personal well-being of the athletes involved. Lisa Garcia, Henry Garcia's wife, and Kingry's mom also addressed the nappy hair comment by Garcia Sr.
That's all I'm gonna say. And when you criticize someone and insult somebody, my husband coming back, he came back when he came back with. When people's emotions are high, that's what.
She provided insights that revealed her perspective on the situation and her son, Ryan Garcia. She began by reflecting on her long-standing familiarity with Devin Haney, noting that she had known him since he was a child and even shared personal memories, such as taking him to the circus. This backdrop served to highlight her disappointment with the direction the press conference took, emphasizing that there exists a foundational respect between the families that should not be overshadowed by the heated moments of the event. Lisa Garcia addressed the criticisms directed at her son, Ryan, suggesting that the online portrayal of his behavior was overblown. She defended her family by stating, "We don't hide. We're true. We're real people," indicating her belief in the authenticity and transparency of her family's public persona. Her comments suggest a frustration with the way social media and public perception can distort the reality of personal character and intentions. Furthermore, Lisa Garcia touched upon the emotional nature of the confrontation, acknowledging that high emotions led to the controversial remarks made by her husband. She implied that the intense environment of the boxing world, especially in the lead-up to a significant fight, can sometimes result in regrettable exchanges. However, she seemed to view these incidents as part of the larger emotional landscape that accompanies the sport, rather than a defining feature of any individual's character. Regarding her son's career, Lisa Garcia expressed pride in Ryan's willingness to face top-tier opponents, including his previous match against Gervonta "Tank" Davis and the upcoming fight with Devin Haney. She conveyed a strong belief in her son's abilities and his courage in taking on challenging fights, suggesting that these choices reflect Ryan's status as among the best in boxing. Her comments paint a picture of a mother deeply invested in her son's career and supportive of his ambitions, regardless of the controversy surrounding the press conference. During the press conference, Devin Haney also brought up the topic of King's substance abuse and accused him of using drugs.
At the end of the day, you know, I want to clarify some
Stop
things.
the coke, nigga. It's fucking up your voice.
I want to clarify some things. I don't do cocaine. I would do.
The confrontation began with Haney interrupting Garcia's opening remarks, challenging him on his lifestyle choices, specifically hinting at drug use. This accusation visibly affected the atmosphere, turning the focus from their upcoming bout to personal conduct outside the ring. Ryan Garcia, in his response, took a moment to address the allegations head-on. He emphatically denied the use of cocaine, stating, "I don't do cocaine," and even offered to undergo a live drug test to clear any doubts regarding his use of hard drugs. Garcia admitted to drinking alcohol and smoking weed, pointing out that these activities are common and, in the case of marijuana, legal in many jurisdictions. He defended his choices by highlighting the prevalence of these habits not only among those present, but also within the wider society, thereby questioning the relevance of Haney's criticisms in the context of their professional engagement. Haney's criticisms seem to pivot on the issue of role modeling and the impact of public figures' behaviors on their young followers. He questioned Garcia's decision to publicly acknowledge his use of substances like alcohol and marijuana, expressing concern over the message it sends to the younger generation who look up to athletes as role models. Haney's argument centered on the responsibility of public figures to maintain conduct that is conducive to positive emulation, especially given their influence on impressionable audiences. Garcia's rebuttal to Haney's critique was marked by an appeal to authenticity and personal growth. He acknowledged his habits while asserting that transparency about one's flaws is a mark of realness. Garcia argued that being upfront about his actions, rather than hiding them, demonstrates honesty and integrity. He suggested that everyone has flaws, and that acknowledging them is part of evolving as a person. Garcia's defense highlighted a perspective that personal issues or habits should not overshadow an individual's professional achievements or their character as a whole. This exchange between Haney and Garcia sheds light on the complexities of public life as a professional athlete, where personal choices become subject to public scrutiny. The dialogue between the two fighters underscores the balancing act between personal freedom and public responsibility, especially in the context of role modeling for the younger generation. The confrontation not only fueled the anticipation for their upcoming fight, but also sparked a broader conversation about the responsibilities of athletes as public figures and role models. This latest press conference proved to be wilder than the New York press conference with the Haneys, making a stunning comeback after being dominated by Kean in the New York press conference.
Family, you guys know I'm close with the Garcias. Love you, boy. But I'm gonna tell you, man. Seriously, I wasn't feeling that shit, bro. I just like Devin said. That sounds like some racist shit. I'm not.
Showbiz the Adult provided a detailed and entertaining analysis of the Los Angeles press conference, capturing the essence of the event with his characteristic flair. According to Showbiz, Devin Haney emerged as the victor of the press conference, a conclusion he reached after evaluating the entirety of the event, including the exchanges between the fighters and their families. The press conference was described as a mess by Showbiz, yet amidst the chaos, he felt that Devin Haney managed to win. He highlighted how the event began with an impressive entrance by Ryan Garcia, which initially suggested Garcia might dominate the proceedings. Garcia's arrival on a white horse, combined with the strategic use of P. Diddy's music, was pointed out as a clever and ironic nod to the controversies surrounding him, setting a high bar for the conference. However, the tone of the press conference shifted as parents became involved in the exchanges. Showbiz expressed disappointment in the involvement of the fighters' families, particularly criticizing the comments made by Henry Garcia about nappy hair. As a black man, Showbiz stated he was not comfortable with these remarks, indicating they cheapened the quality of the press conference and veered into sensitive racial territories. This moment, according to him, significantly detracted from the event's overall tone. Despite the initial spectacle and the subsequent downturn, Showbiz noted that the conference found its footing again when Haney and Garcia took control of the narrative. The confrontation between the two fighters, especially Haney's ability to troll Garcia and seemingly get under his skin, was pointed out as a turning point. This dynamic, in Showbiz's view, showcased Haney's psychological edge over Garcia during the event. In concluding his analysis, Showbiz underscored the importance of the fighters rather than their families in dictating the press conference's direction. He appreciated the moments when Haney and Garcia directly engaged with each other, highlighting these exchanges as the most entertaining and relevant parts of the conference. Despite Ryan Garcia's strong start with his dramatic entrance, Devin Haney's ability to assert himself verbally and maintain composure amidst provocations led Showbiz the adult to declare him the winner of the Los Angeles press conference. But who do you think was the winner of the press conference? Was Devin Haney successful in getting under Ryan's skin and shaking him mentally ahead of their fight? Do you think these two are intimidated by the verbal jabs at the two press conferences? Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts on Henry Garcia's nappy hair comments. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.